What's up, guys? Scott Lowe here at E3 2011 at the Sony booth. We're checking out the Sony Vita, formerly the NGP. I'm here with Greg Miller.
Beyond.
Anyways, this is the unit itself. Obviously, we've seen the general concept before, but now this is like the near final product. So it's got the official PS Vita branding on it. Thank you for hand modeling.
No problem. I'm doing a good job, right?
Yeah.
No space. No space there. PS Vita, all one word, shoved together.
They didn't even bother with PlayStation. It's just PS.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah. So as we've seen before, it's got the dual analogs, the D-pad, the action buttons, two shoulder buttons, and then of course the pièce de resistance, the rear touch panel.
Ooh.
You gotta get the ooh on camera.
It's got a bunch of the X's and the circles on the back, the PlayStation buttons. That's what it does. What do I do with my hands?
So and then of course you've got the rear-facing camera, and then a front-facing camera on the front that we missed over on the first part. So yeah, and then as far as games, what have we seen here, Greg?
We've seen everything, Scott. Right now we're running it off Super Stardust HD Delta, the Super Stardust for the NGP. Works like a dream, great. You got black holes now instead of bombs, dynamite. Over there is Uncharted Golden Abyss, Uncharted now, not coming from Naughty Dog, coming from Sony Bend, the people who did Resistance Retribution, Siphon Filter games on PSP. They really know their stuff. Reality Fighters is a game that's actually making use of the cameras right out of the gate. Take, photos of your face, put them on this guy, customize, go fight like Street Fighter. Ruin's here. Ruin is like a Diablo-esque, top-down kind of action RPG where you're leveling up. But the cool thing is that the save goes between the PS3 and the NGP / Vita Pita Pocket. You also got Modnation Racers. All the tracks from PS3 are working there. I mean, literally every game you can imagine is here. Sound Shape, Little Big Planet. Oh my God, Little Big Planet Vita is so good, Scott Lowe.
I don't doubt it. But the key thing here is that you and I weren't fortunate enough to go to Tokyo when it was first announced, and this is us getting to play with it for the first time. What are your thoughts, Greg?
I'm impressed. I do like it quite a bit. It's going to take a lot of getting used to. After playing PSP for so long, I'm used to holding it like that, just having my fingers spread out. But with the rear touchpad, that screws up every game I've played so far. So you need to actually use the little hand knobs they have and go like that. So now I got to reteach my hand how to do the claw, which will be interesting. What do you think of it?
Well, I think it's great. I mean, I've been waiting for a hardcore powerhouse handheld, and this is certainly it. I mean, it's got the power to back it up, and now it seems like a pretty sweet lineup of games. The thumbsticks feel great. They're a little smaller than I was expecting, but such is life. But yeah, it has everything I could possibly want in a handheld thus far. So we've still got a lot to see, though.
You're the tower of tech. Talk to me about price. How did they do on price? You got $250 for the Wi-Fi version, $300 for 3G.
Well, I mean, that's the most important part for me. I think they really nailed the price. The Wi-Fi only version is, $250. Again, $300 for the 3G version. But yeah, I think it's going to be, since it's so competitively priced against the 3DS, I think it's going to do great. What do you think?
I think it's going to be interesting. I definitely think people in our office who never cared about the PSP are saying already they're buying it on day one, which means a lot. I think it's going to be another system that's immediately adopted by the hardcore gamers, people like you and me, and then it'll be interesting to see, first off, if they stick around with it, because a lot of people bought PSPs. The PSPs sold really well. I think they just announced 70 million sold. That's a huge number. However, how many people do you know who carry around a PSP and still play it? Not that many.
Now, the one kind of missing, counterpart of the Vita is Call of Duty Portable, which they announced originally. What's the buzz on that? Have we heard anything?
Nothing. Dead quiet on that front.
You think we'll see it this year?
Highly doubtful, no. I think what's going to happen is you'll see a push through of the launch lineup that we know so far, Hot Shots, Uncharted, all the big games that they've talked about there, and then maybe a lot of people like to debut stuff now at the Spike Video Game Awards, maybe see something there, a teaser, but I mean, even beyond that, I bet you're more likely to get it at E3 next year.
You make me a very sad panda, Greg. Well, I think that's pretty much it for the PlayStation Vita. Stay tuned to
Not so fast. I learned how to become popular on the internet a while ago, so I want to get ahead of the curve.
What has been seen cannot be unseen. From E3 2011, I'm Scott Lowe.
And I'm Greg Miller.